Categorical syllogisms. A syllogism is a type of argument that has exactly two premises and one conclusion. There are a few different types of syllogisms, but we'll just look at categorical syllogisms. These are when each statement of the argument starts with all, some, or no. There are four different forms a statement can be: an A, E, I, or O statement. All blank are blank, no blank are blank, some blank are blank, or some blank are not blank. For example, all cats are animals is of the form A. Some humans are not blue is of the form O. And no bears lay eggs is of the form E. Now there are only four figures a syllogism can take. S is the subject of the conclusion, P is the predicate of the conclusion, and M is the middle term. Note that the conclusion is the same in all figures. The predicate is in the first, or major premise. The subject is in the second, or minor premise. The last thing you need to know is that it is very easy to determine whether an argument of this form is valid or invalid. That is, whether it is true or false. Luckily, some people have already sorted through all the possible types of categorical syllogisms, determined which are valid, and put it in these lovely tables just for you. The first table shows all the arguments that are always valid, and the second table shows the arguments that are valid only if the subject, predicate, or middle term exist. So a figure 1 AAA argument about unicorns is always valid, whereas a figure 1 AAI argument about unicorns would not be valid if unicorn was the subject of the arguments. Now on to some examples, so that all of this will start making sense to you. The following process will determine whether any categorical syllogism is valid or invalid. In example 1, we have all cats are felines, no dogs are cats, therefore no dogs are felines. First we determine the form of each statement in the arguments. All cats are felines is an A statement. No dogs are cats is an E statement. And no dogs are felines is also an E statement. And this is a figure 1 argument. The easiest way to tell is by looking at the placement of the middle term. Now we look at our trusty table to see whether a figure 1 AEE argument is valid. It is not. In the next example we have no islands are men, some islands are continents, therefore some continents are not men. We figure out that it is a figure 1 EIO argument. After checking the table, we see that it is valid. Try the next few by pausing the video at each step. And there you have it. You should now be a whiz at proving whether some arguments are valid or not.